It's Monday, and guess what that means? We've got a brand new update to cover, as well as Guild Expeditions Level 5. What? Make sure you stay till the end. Update 1.252 will release on Wednesday the 15th, and let's take a look at all the new changes. When was the last time that you started a new world? Do you remember the Hunter? Well, it's now been renamed to be the Hunter's Cabin. Quite a small change, but it kinda makes more sense. Moving on to bug fixes, there were a couple of tiny display issues. If you unlocked an emissary in the town hall with diamonds, the new slot would sometimes be displayed all the way at the end of the list. However, now it will show up at the beginning so you can get all those emissary bonuses cooking sooner. If you bought forge points, the little reward blimp would be displayed too low, and now it'll show up just below the forge point bar as it should. In the new packages window, the sale text would be too small. Additionally, there were a few issues with buttons being disabled. For example, if there was a quest with an option to pay one of two resources, it was possible to accidentally pay both of them. Now though, clicking one option will disable the other, making it a lot easier to avoid wasting your resources. In the buff bar, the thing to the right with all the boxes, if an entry was removed, such as using all the charges on one of your great building's boosts, the scroll buttons would not be disabled, allowing you to scroll to an empty list. But of course, that's not all, folks. We've still got mobile-only changes. In the happiness window, there was some red text that could be pretty unreadable, and now the color has been adjusted a little bit to be more clear and more accessible. For some languages, texts in various places all over the game were cut off and are now displayed in their entirety. But hold up, everyone. That's not all the news for today, and that's because on beta, the 5th level of the Guild Expeditions was announced. I usually don't cover beta spoilers, but this is such a big change and I'm excited about it, so I want to talk about it. The biggest change is that instead of your attack boosts being used to boost your armies, your city defense boosts will be. So word of advice, start working on getting your defense higher right now, today. Level your terracotta army, place down watchtowers, tactician towers, and prepare yourself. Why? Well, you can get fragments for the Forgotten Temple, a 3x4 building that provides 40% attack and defense for your attacking armies, 50% attack and defense for defending armies, and a 20% forge point boost to your city. That means for every 5 forge points you collect, you'll get 6. The best part? You get enough fragments for one of these every 28 days or 4 Guild Expedition seasons. However, this building only lasts 28 days, so you better make sure to complete level 5 every single week. Additionally, you'll be able to build the Feathered Serpent, which is only 3x2, which provides 15% attack and defense for attacking armies, while also giving you 12 forge points. And this is a chain building, so you can tack on extra attack, defense, and goods buildings. Also up for grabs are new versions of some previous favorites, being the Divine Skywatch and Greater Ritual Flame, which aren't upgrades, but literally just separate buildings. Tons of new portraits, 3 new achievements, and a small change to rewards, including selection kits being available for expedition buildings from the previous 4 levels. The one change, though, in all of this that mildly concerns me is this little tiny line of text at the bottom of the announcement, and I quote, "The rewards for the smaller encounters will also change to match the difficulty of the encounter and overall reward balancing of the feature." This could mean, and this is speculation but we'll find out tomorrow, that winning diamonds from the Guild Expeditions could be receiving a heavy nerf, and we'll have to wait until this feature launches tomorrow to find out for sure. I'll be posting a whole thing on Guild Expeditions when it actually comes out on the live servers, so stay tuned for that. And let me know your thoughts on this update and the Guild Expeditions changes. In the meantime, maybe check out my series where I am not selling any of my buildings whatsoever, linked on screen now. Take it easy, and I'll see you all next time.